So when this year started, I set a goal for myself that before the year ended, I wanted to be a full-time day trader and quit my job. So in this video, I'm going to talk about how that's going, what I could have done better, and what I'm going to work on to improve for the second half of the year. So let's get straight into it. So for how the year started off, I've definitely made some progress that I'm proud of. I've definitely seen some improvement in my trading. But as for like the way the numbers go, I did say that I wanted to make $50,000 before the year ended, and I'm only up around like $10,000 in profit. And then if you think like, oh, well, I was trading for 6 months so far, and then you take like $10,000 in profit divided by 6 months, that's just under like $2,000 profit a month. But the last time I did get a payout was the first of well, exactly 60 days ago was the last time I got a payout. So I haven't gotten a payout in exactly 2 months. So that is kind of skewing my data. And I feel like toward the beginning I was having like better months. And now these past 2 months have really just dragged me down. But the reason for that is just the market, especially recently, the price action just hasn't been the best. And one of the things about being a trader is you can't like um, unless you get the opportunity, you're not going to be able to make money. So like if you're a trader and you're looking for a setup, if your setup's not there, you're not trading, you're not making money. So like my setup, the way I trade hasn't been presenting itself as well because the markets haven't been trending as much. Because like for example, some people's strategies work best in trending markets, some people's strategies work best in consolidating markets, and we've been consolidating for a long time, and I need a trending market to get some good price action. But yeah, so the thing that I've done to really see that improvement though was I've been doing a lot more back testing. I feel like I say that word so frequently, but I kind of made a promise to myself like about like a month ago, I guess, 6 weeks ago, more like a month. But I kind of wanted to do back testing every day. So I'll go through 1 week of price action, so 5 days every day. And I had this one back testing session. And it's kind of weird to see where first I kind of thought like, oh well, if I check if there's this one condition that's present, if I only traded when that condition was there, how much would my win rate increase by that? And it was some really valuable information because I realized that there's one condition, which basically just adding an SMT to the setup I already trade. If I add an SMT to that, the win rate just goes up by a hefty amount, around like 10% pretty much. So a 10% increase in your win rate is not something to like scuff about. So it's given me some valuable insight. And also I feel like there's certain things where like I would just take a trade and I'd be like, you know what? I know better than that. Like we never tapped into this 5 minute gap, or like, oh, ES swept this liquidity. Why are you targeting that? There's like little things like that. It's like the things I think I know, just refreshing my memory, just going through it, seeing every day. And it's like it just keeps you on your toes and warmed up. It's pretty much what I'm trying to say here. So yeah, I definitely am behind schedule. I do have a board where I write like every single payout that I get, and I have a little like bar where it goes from 0 to 50K, and I'm like shading it in. So I have that right there. And it's kind of nice to have something visual, but the visual thing's not going to mean too much if I don't actually accomplish that goal. So I just got to keep working. But now I want to start talking about exactly what I'm gonna do coming into the second half of the year, so that I can actually put myself on a better track to actually achieve that goal I'm working toward. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to keep up with that daily back testing. So every single day, I'm going to go through 5 days of price. And I said to myself, I cannot stop this daily back testing until I actually quit my job. Because until I quit my job, I'm obviously not a good enough trader that I can just skip out on my back testing and it's not a big deal. Because obviously I need that back testing. And another thing is, I want to focus more on how I'm going to scale my prop firm accounts. Because one of the things that I did struggle with in the first half of the year was scaling. So I kind of think in my head, like, oh, well, I'll get this payout. And then after that, I'll add on these accounts. And I kind of wasn't factoring in that, like, you're going to lose some of these prop firm accounts. And even if you don't want to lose them, if you get enough payouts, they're going to move you to live. So it might even be in your favor to not get too many payouts on an account. So yeah, I got to think about scaling. And one of the ways I'm doing that though is I was just looking at like different plans with different places. And I was honestly looking at my funded futures, the starter plan. So like not the starter plus, the starter plan. They only offer it in the 50K, but one thing I like about it is how cheap it is, because I want to say it's like 90 something bucks, like just under $100. And then the payout cap per payout's $1,200. So honestly, if you're a good enough trader, it's possible that you could rip like let's say 2 to 3 payouts on the account So if you get 3 and copy trade them, that's 3.6K per payout. And if you get like 3 payouts right there, it's 10K. And then by the time you actually get to 30 winning days, they're actually going to move you to a live account. And per each live account, you get like a static balance of 2.5K. So if I copy trade like all 3, right? I trade all 3 together. All 3 of them are going to achieve that 30 winning days at the same time. So when they move me to live, it'll be a 7.5K live account because it's 3 2.5K accounts. So not only if I get all these payouts, that would give me like 10K in prop firm payouts, and after that, after I get the money in my bank account from these payouts, I'm gonna have a 7.5K live account. So I feel like that would be a really great move for me because that would allow me to have a live account, and then I wouldn't really have to contribute to it, and then I can start taking payouts from that live account, run that live account up while I'm still trading other sim accounts. If that makes sense. So yeah, I just need to focus on my scaling. And also in regards to my scaling, I've been looking at like copy traders. I currently use like Replicanto, but I was looking at like TradeSync. I really have no experience with them, so I'm not saying go to them. And Replicanto is acceptable. I mean, if you need something, it gets the job done. But I feel like I wish Replicanto. I feel like it's just from the old ages. Like it's just so old. Is the best way to describe it. And I feel like there's just newer, better things coming out. But yeah. And one other thing I didn't properly estimate into my equation was I kind of overestimated the amount I would make from like affiliate stuff because I've been posting on YouTube, but I haven't been posting as consistently as I originally thought I was going to. Coming into the year, I was going to try to post like once a week, but there have been times where like I posted once a month and then on like every other week. And in my mind, I guess I just anticipated my videos doing better, and I kind of anticipated some like affiliate commissions coming in because like full transparency, like some of those links I have down there, I do get a small commission from them, like the one like for my funded futures, prop for a match, and I kind of was hoping that that might give me a little nudge that I need to actually like quit my job before the end of the year. But full transparency, I've made $0. Like I have made money from affiliate stuff, but it's not enough to actually get the minimum to request a payout from them. So from affiliate stuff, I actually have had no money hit my bank account so far. So yeah, I can't really rely on that as much as I kind of expected. But it's whatever. I'm a trader before I'm a content creator. A trader always comes first with me, at least. And speaking of my content, I actually recently hit 1,000 subscribers. So that is like one achievement that I'm pretty proud of. And like with that backtesting I was talking about before, I did get through 9 months of backtesting with my strategy. So that's like another achievement. I am very proud of how my trading has been progressing. And the biggest thing that I need to work on is just my mindset. And I'm just keeping the mindset that if I keep working at this and I keep doing it smart, even though I might not hit my goal, the deadline I set originally, eventually in time, I will meet that goal because I just keep putting effort in. So lastly, if you're in a similar journey, what's my advice to you? So first is I just want to say don't give up because trading can be very discouraging and it's going to take a lot longer than a lot of people expect to actually achieve success, but it's a very worthwhile journey if it's something that you're interested in. And at the end of those years, you'll definitely be happy that you didn't give up. So like just try to do some of the same things that I'm doing. Like I talked about backtesting, right? You should be doing backtesting. And I recommend doing the exact same thing that I'm doing, going through 1 week of price action every single day until you've gotten to a place where you're happy with where you are as a trader. And you need to come up with your own model. So like you need to figure out like a plan of when to enter trades because you can't just come in here willy-nilly and have everything fully discretionally. Because a lot of those traders that trade fully discretionally have a lot of experience, and I feel like a lot of new traders come in and they think that they can just trade fully discretionarily. It's something that you're going to have a very low chance of doing, and a lot of people recommend like having your own model where you know that you've backtested in time, right? You have a statistical advantage and you found some setup that just works for you. And you also got to find a setup that just aligns with your personality. But in trading, you got to remember that what works for me isn't going to work for you. Everyone's different. You got to find a strategy that aligns with who you are as a person. So like if you're like you have no patience, scalping might work for you. And if you don't like things that happen very quickly and you like slow trades and or just pretty much swing trading would align with that, or and there's just certain types of people that swing trading aligns with. So you got to figure out what style of trading aligns with you, what type of trading you want to do, and that's only going to come with experience. So pretty much you just got to keep in this game, just keep going at it smart, and just don't give up, and in time you'll see success. But if you watch this video all the way through, I really hope you enjoyed it. I'd really appreciate it if you could give me a like, put a comment down below, and subscribe. You can also check out the links down below. I have my funded futures, and then if you use my discount code TINB272, you're going to get whatever the most recent discount is. And also, FX Replay is my favorite backtesting platform. The link for that's going to be down below as well. And you can use code TINB272 and you'll get a discount for that as well. So check out those things. Have a great day. Thank you for watching.